quickly destroy the archaeotech engine.
Nothing could be done hastily and prudently, Brother Barakiel.
So answers an apothecary.
I'm in place.
I am in place.
The Xenos are uncounted.
In position.
Waypoint reached. All die.
how to quickly destroy the Archaeotech engine.
Nothing can be done hastily and prudently, Brother Barricade.
So answers an apothecary. Warning!
I'm in place.
I am in place.
The Xenos are uncounted.
In position.
Waypoint reached. We all die.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Angry Badger Minis. So as you can see, I've got all kinds of stuff going on the desk. We are doing some casting while attempting. I had a better idea or better plan than magnetizing the Zoanthropes and stuff. Of course, it takes a little bit longer, well, considerably longer, mainly because of time and things that are out of my control. But having a look at the pieces when I started putting everything together, I noticed really all I was missing would be heads, these vent things or bones, whatever we're gonna call them, I don't know, and then the torso. And then I got to thinking, if I did this correctly, I could get 3 of the Venomtropes, 3 Zoanthropes, and a Nuerothrope out of it. And I have succeeded in doing that. Now I'm just tightening up, or, you know, what am I trying to say? I am, I'm getting stuff put together, put it that way. But we have all the pieces that we need to do that, is my point. Some of the, like this one's complete as far, I mean, other than his, you know, the bottom piece. Now for the bottom piece for the Nuerothrope, that's super simple. I mean, I've got stuff around here, as well as whether it be bits, or I just use green stuff and make my own tail. But with these guys, I could do the same thing on the Venomtropes, but I'm honestly thinking about making them like a floaty, you know, just a floating thing. I'm not real big on the tail, but I mean, either way we can still do it, is my point. Let's see here. Okay, so anyway, we're done with all of the main vents that we need, the big ones, because we have all the plastic ones for these. And I only needed vents, I'm calling them vents, I only needed full sets of vents for the Venomthropes, as you can see, and I needed them for at least 2 of the 6 Zoanthropes. And I'm actually very pleased at how all this came out. I put some pictures on Instagram and on Discord for you guys. These came out really well. This was a 2-part mold, using this Instamold stuff here, and I just did half and then I did the other half, and I didn't put it together. I just, you know, poured them flat, if you will, across, and then you know, trimmed them down as they needed to be, and then glued them, you know, together in 2 pieces. And I mean, they came, I mean, I couldn't ask for a better, I really couldn't ask for a better deal. While I'm still waiting on these to cure right here, I wanted to talk to you guys about, last night we were talking about Tyranid primes, and I was going over the list on Battlescribe, and let's see here. What I figured out was, if I got rid of the Ripper Swarm and let me see, did I save that? Yeah. So if I got rid of the Ripper Swarm and I got rid of what are they called? Toxin sacks. And a couple other little upgrades. For 1,000 points even, I can have 3 Tyranid primes, you know, warrior-ish things, and then I can have all of my squads that I needed that had, well, the 3 squads of warriors that were 6 strong with 2 venom cannons, 2 barb stranglers, and 2 deathspitters for 1,000 points. So that's going to work out really well. And so I went back to look at the Raveners that I made, the extra Raveners, and really all I need to do, because they have the right chest piece and the right head and all that, is take off these rending claws right here, which is no big deal, and add venom cannons on all 3 of these guys. I don't mind that they have the tail. That's completely fine. So I don't need legs. Furthermore, we still have all of the bigger shoulder pads and things like that to give them an even better look. Now, one thing I will need to do, and I'm thinking about this, is I'm thinking about taking off these scything claws here, because they're a little smaller than the Tyranid warrior ones, and instead I'm thinking about something along the lines of this going on there to really give them a leader slash imposing appearance. So that's where we're at with that. You guys will see me struggle with getting these vents out, but that's because it's such a tight fit, down in there. But I mean, as you can see, I mean, the work speaks for itself. I mean, you got, let's see here, you even got the details in there and all that. Now, some of these need to be trimmed up some, because I had a little extra. Like, this is actually the top portion right here, so I still need to trim those down a little bit. But I mean, all in all, they're good to go. So now that we've covered that stuff, let me think here. What am I doing? Okay, this is for Venomtrope, and then this one goes with him, which will finish him up when these come out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to start cutting or trimming the pieces that I need to finish kitting out these vents on these guys. Oh, hold on. You guys didn't even get a chance to see the Nuerothropes. Sorry, I had these guys over here on the Dr. Octopus. So a couple items of note here. I did give them, before I was really thinking about it, because these are your main centerpieces, and I would run these as my 2 headquarters, one warlord and one not. I think you can do that, right? Or are these elites? No, these are headquarters. Okay. So anyway, I would run these, with those guys or whatever. But regardless, I wasn't thinking. I was thinking, okay, I need to make the extra pieces to build these guys, and instead of just putting the regular, real piece on for the chest, I ended up putting the molded or cast piece on. But again, it doesn't look bad at all, and they're going to be super awesome when it's all done. So really excited about that. Another thing that I did, both with these as well as this one that I've put together, is I cut off the there's a little, you'll see it probably later. Anyway, right here, there's a little pin that comes out to stick down in there. I cut that off so I could, if I wanted to, turn the head in any way, shape, or form a little bit, but then when I started looking at it, it didn't seem like that was something I wanted to do. I still may do that with some of these others, but that's kind of where we're at. Alright, so let's get some vents going here. This light is kind of in my face. So basically what I'm saying is you have the option, if you wanted to magnetize, like was my original plan, but you also have the ability, and I could have done this with green stuff as well, but it would have taken a lot longer than it wouldn't have taken that long if I'd have done or made all of the molds that I needed to. But I just wanted the two pieces, or two molds, or actually 4 molds if you count the heads, and just wanted to get going. And it was a worthwhile project to break out the plastic,
Slim
resin.
the underscore skeleton. Good afternoon, YOL salty dog. I hope you are doing all right tonight.
Yeah, man. Excited about how this project went. It's better than what I had originally planned with wanting to do magnets, because now I'll have more models instead of just switching out arms and stuff. Look at that. How are you doing?
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Good deal, I'm glad to hear it's going well.
Hey, from 3 models to 7 models for each box set that I had. Can't beat that.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. I am doing good, just got done eating dinner and watching shipwreck stories with wife.
Let's see here. I'm not sure exactly where this goes. Oh, maybe I figured it out. Yeah, it mounts on, okay. So that goes on the top of the Nuerothrope. Good to know. I did not know that that was in there. I'll have to look for the other one. And I've got plenty of small claws as well to outfit the Nuerothropes with what they will need. I'm back on Twitter, by the way. Got out of jail today.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Lucky.
I don't know if it's lucky or not.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. I'm struggling to control myself. Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. LOL.
It almost seems like since we went to jail that everything died down, like there's nothing really going on. So I'm guessing we're the ultimate instigators.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Man, I've seen a lot of 2A posts and other stuff I've been wanting to speak my mind on.
I don't know, maybe that stuff got throttled for me or something, because I haven't seen anything. It just occurred to me that I may not have to make as many of
Slim
these
underscore
smaller
the
ones
underscore
as I thought.
skeleton. LOL must be peaceful and boring.
Boring, sure. I mean, I saw some stuff. Most of what I saw was the stuff on the whole insurrection nonsense. That was never an insurrection. Yeah, we may not have to make as many of these small ones as I thought. That's good. I forgot that the Zoanthropes only have 2.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. LOL, oh yeah, that shit we knew 2 years ago finally came out?
Yep. Everybody knew it. I mean, just, I mean, hell, even the other stuff that I look at seems to be in short supply. I'll leave it at that.
Slim_the_skeleton. Funny how often that has happened lately.
Yeah, it's weird for sure. After this, or after these guys are done, all we have left are Tervagons / Tyranids, which we will be magnetizing those. And
Slim_the_skeleton. I was in Tennessee with my family visiting Gatlinburg the day it happened.
yeah, as quick as I can say this, I'm part of a group actually ahead of it. I'll leave that at that. And everybody was like, hey, you know, should we go? Are we going? And I'm like, nope, I'm not going. And they're like, what? I'm like, it's a trap. It's an obvious trap. And once it was all over with, everybody was like, oh my gosh. Now, thankfully, I mean, we had some people that went but didn't go all the way over there. But we knew, we have somebody here, he's a pastor. He was a former police officer, and he's a mission pastor. But he's also, or was part of the Oath Keepers. I think he is part, or I don't know if he is anymore actually. But had the FBI show up at his house to ask him a bunch of questions, and he wasn't even there. He was in Kentucky. And of course, you know, him being former law enforcement, he was a police chief, that's right, down in Florida. And he was able to handle them fairly well. Has it all recorded and everything.
Slim_the_skeleton. Exactly. Get all these people in one area to have some shit happen and demonize everyone.
Well, and they were probably hoping it was going to be a lot more, and that it would be an excuse to where they could actually open fire and set an example. And I only know that because of friends that I have, and that, you know, that were there, that were working in their capacity in the government, that were fighting against their superiors in, you know, talks and stuff, as well as the ammunition that they had. You know, none of it was legal, and they all know that, and they had pretty much told, you know, their commanders and stuff, we're not going to do what you think you might want to do, even if you don't want to say it. I've got a letter actually sitting right here above me that belongs to a friend of mine, again, who will remain nameless, that he gave that to me in case something happens to him, that I can get it out to anybody. So, yep. The whole world has gone crazy. But needless to say, I've made about, I don't know, 30 copies of that letter in case something happens to me.
Slim_the_skeleton. I feel bad for the officers that were there.
I'd say some of them, sure. I will tell you that there are others that I don't.
Skeleton. In one form or another.
Sure. But I mean, like, you know, the supposed guys in charge that testified, you know, Mr. Tattoo Neck, or Neck Tattoo, whatever you want to call him, you know, and all his grandstanding and hanging out on CNN, getting paid and all that stuff. That's all they care about. I'm sure there were some good ones there that were just roped into whatever, and or, you know, the ultimate problem is they know that they're going to do what they're told because it's their paycheck, basically. And that's the crux of the whole thing. Just like with you know, the plandemic.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Yeah, did they ever discuss Hooray EPS?
Well, they discuss him, but you know, the Democrats are still trying to pass it off like he doesn't exist or he's just a nobody. You got what's that one idiot's name? Raskin, Congressman Raskin, Weasel. You know, trying to. There was a congressional hearing, whatever, where he was like, "He's one of your guys."
The underscore skeleton. Jamie Raskin.
Yeah, he was like, "He's one of you guys. Why don't you just leave him alone?" It's like, you know, or he said, "You know, we don't even know who this guy is," and it's like, wait a minute. Well, then how do you know he's one of us? You know. It's. I mean, these guys are the worst liars in the world. They're not even good at it. But anyway, off of that nonsense, after I get done with these Zoanthropes and Nuerothropes and Venomtropes, we have Tervagons / Tyranofexes. Again, that'll be magnetized. And then we have 3 Trigons, or 4 Trigons rather.
The underscore skeleton. Lot of thropes.
Yeah. And then that, well, so I think we still have parts to make one another hive tyrant. You can only field 1 per detachment, I believe. I don't know if it's 1 per army or 1. I have to look it up in the book. But regardless, I have the model. And what was I going to say about that? Gosh, what was I going to say about that? Well, that should be, whoops, that should be it as far as
Slim
everything. Oh no, I'm sorry. Skeleton. Still got Gene Stealer
Brain
cults.
Fart.
Yeah, we still got Gene Stealer cults, and we have Gene Stealers from the Space Hulk box sets that need to be put together. So that will be, and then that will be it for the entirety of the Tyranid army. I thought I was gonna do the whole parasite of Mortrix or whatever the hell it's called. And I thought I was going to use the Hive Tyrant thing to do it, or Hive Tyrant model to do it, but then I realized that the model's not
Slim
even that big.
The underscore skeleton. Oh, Space Hulk.
Yep. I have 8 copies of the 3rd edition box set and 1 edition of the 2nd, but I've already put all those together a long time ago. But those Gene Stealers will stay with the Space Hulk stuff. I'm not going to use them. I don't need to even use them in Tyranid armies. I've got so many Gene Stealers, it's ridiculous. I have enough Gene Stealers that nobody, if this was real life, nobody on this planet would have any genes. They would be geneless. Levi's would be out of business. Wrangler, all of them.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Gene Stealers sound like prostitutes.
No, but they turn around and make people into one. I saw actually
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. XD.
I saw a what do you call it? It was a T-shirt a long time ago. That said, what did it say? Oh, it had a symbol of the Tyranid symbol, and it was on a pregnant lady, so it was like a maternity shirt, and then below it said Gene Stealer. Hilarious.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Oh Jesus Christ, LOL.
That was a long time ago, though. It appears some of these are a little
Slim
different.
underscore the underscore skeleton. I had a shirt at one point that said FBI.
Yeah.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Female body inspector.
Yep. I saw a meme today, and it's a meme, but it's the meme is made out of somebody's tweets or whatever, and they were looking at something from the IRS or something or taxes, and it was called FUTA, F-U-T-A, and the guy clicks on it and go, or whatever, and he comes back and goes, that's not for taxes.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
Yeah, he's like, that's not for taxes.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. UIRS or FUTA. Someone is getting fucked.
This is true. This is true. Okay, I see what I gotta do here. I need to see if I can pop off some of these to put these little ones on. Didn't realize we had all these, that it was a different size. But that'll definitely save me some material and time. If I can make that work. Just hope they don't break off.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Since I finished my Gundam last night, I gotta decide on what I want to get next.
Have you thought about painting it?
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. I have, but I don't have the stuff.
By the way, how does my voice sound on here to you? Because the mic is over here, and I'm talking basically down in between my phone and the light. I mean, obviously you can hear me. I just wonder if it sounds bad or not.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Sounds surprisingly clear and great quality.
It's a pretty expensive mic from when I was playing guitar and writing songs and stuff. I actually have two of them. The other one's over
Slim
there.
underscore the underscore skeleton. I'm over here fanning myself over it, blowing a kiss.
Well, maybe that bumper sticker was correct then, huh? I'm just kidding.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. LOL, damn it.
Oh, you thought I forgot.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Hell, I had forgotten, haha.
Man, so many. It's surprising there's so many little pieces for, you know, what this is and all, but in the end it'll be worth it. I know it will. I still have a long way to go before I can start painting again, but I can't wait. I'm thinking about doing like when I finally get to the Space Marines, like all my Space Marines, doing a live stream, but a silent one, because I don't know if I'll even be able to talk or hear anything, because it'll just be the phone on a tripod. Maybe there's some way I can do it, I don't know, but basically to the point that you guys can watch and see exactly how much I have and how much I've got to really sort. Or I could just do that on my own time, put it on a spreadsheet, and then put it up for you guys to see. I just don't know which one would have the most impact. Alright, we're going to try to take these off. If we're lucky, they will pop off and not break. Ooh, I don't know about that one. Those have been on there a while. I know I can get them off, I just don't want to break them. Because then I might as well have left them on. Careful.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. LOL, well, maybe you could stream yourself building and talking, and take the video and turn it into a time lapse.
Well, I wouldn't be building. When I go to build, I'll do it like this. I just meant like sorting it all out to know exactly what I have and what the breakdown's gonna be. You know, because I mean, I'm not kidding when I tell you
Slim underscore the underscore
well
skeleton.
over 1,000.
Jesus, don't accidentally poke yourself.
Yeah, I'm not. If I do, I've got super glue right here. I can fix it. Fix myself. Alright, just because I was
underscore
lazy.
the underscore skeleton. LMFAO.
Oh, you think I'm kidding? Let's see, where was it? Trying to remember which scar it was. Maybe this one on my thumb. I don't even know if you can make that out. That one went all the way down here. Trying to remember which. It was something else. I was working on one of my motorcycles when it happened, and just grabbed some duct tape and fixed it. So this is that uncure stuff for super glue.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Will we get to see your motorcycles one day?
Yeah.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Minus the plates.
Oh, I don't care about the plates. They don't even have, I mean, if a person's coming to get me for whatever reason, one, it's either my time or they're feeling really lucky. That's all I can say. They're feeling really lucky. I'm not
Slim
the one.
underscore the underscore skeleton. LOL, let's not invite trouble, smiling face with open mouth and cold sweat.
I hear that. I am so stoked that I was able to pull this off. I mean, all I had in my head for years was I'll just magnetize the pieces, you know, so it can be either or. It never occurred to me until today that I could get, and I don't even know what made me think of it, that there was the potential to have more models out of this. And I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. It's freaking awesome. And I've never really, really used psychic powers. Like, I'm not like some super awesome dude with that or anything.
Slim_the_skeleton. You managed to magnetize them?
No, I don't need to. That's what I was getting at. I was able to save on magnets by just, doing all these extra parts and make more. If I didn't make more, I would be stuck with the 3, 3 bodies or whatever. So a total of 6 instead of 14.
Slim_the_skeleton. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I basically got, what would you call that? I don't know, what, 60, 70% more models, something like that, maybe? Brain's not really working right now. It's on Warhammer and that's it. Well, and some other things, but we'll keep it clean.
Slim_the_skeleton. Haha, oh my, thinking of Slanish, are we yummy too, smirking face.
In that realm, yes. That's a constant though.
Slim_the_skeleton. Haha.
Okay. I am happy that I was able to save my magnets for something, bigger, or a bigger project, I'll put it that way. But I mean, I'm just really stoked that I was able to get more models out of this. I mean, dude, you only get 3 in this package. So for a total of 6, I'm getting 14. By just putting in some work. And they don't look like they don't belong. That's the other thing. It's not like some crazy half-ass green stuff, job, or half a model floating around, if you will. Alright, so we know these need to go on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Slim_the_skeleton. Are Tyranids even interested in Necrons in lore?
Supposedly not. That they avoid Necron Tomb World, but I don't know all of the lore on this because I just haven't, to be honest with you, kept up with the new stuff. But what would make sense to me as to why they would end up fighting is, say whatever organic life on that planet that was there, if you will, if they went after that and it was going to cause destruction to, say, hidden Necron pylons or civilizations or something like that, then I could see them going after them. But everything I read up until the point of, you know, what they're trying to do with the lore nowadays was that, what do you call it? What am I trying to say? Basically that the Tyranids kind of know, and they just avoid the worlds altogether. Still not loose. Oh, might help if I pulled on the right one.
Slim_the_skeleton. I'm sure there is a joke in there comparing Tyranids avoiding Necron worlds to Democrats avoiding Ohio.
Could be. Could be. Alright, what are we doing here? We're gonna glue this stuff on.
Slim_the_skeleton. Oh wait, I apologize, I forgot you probably were going to upload this.
Upload. Where did you...
Slim_the_skeleton. YouTube?
Upload what? The stream?
Slim_the_skeleton. Yar.
I'm assuming you meant yes, but no, this is streaming on YouTube at the same time as it's streaming on Twitch.
Slim_the_skeleton. Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not like I'm monetized or anything. I'm not concerned about that. This is really just an extension of my hobby. I have no delusions of grandeur that I'm going to end up being some famous YouTuber. Besides, my politics probably don't fit with most YouTubers out there, mainly because, well, one, my politics don't fit, and two, I'm not going to bend over and shill, you know, or go against my own convictions. I don't care about woke idiots.
Slim_the_skeleton. LOL, maybe Rumble tubers.
There we go. So that should at least have given me, yeah, that gave me 2 there. We've got 1 set here. Here's another set. So wait, this set can go here. It'll be really awesome if I don't have to... Wait a minute. What's going on over here? Ew. Okay. Do you have any Warhammer models?
Slim_the_skeleton. I don't, sadly.
What are you thinking about like if you were to get involved in Warhammer, what are you thinking about what army you would do? Come on, man. Score. Come on, baby. Yes. Awesome.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Raven Guard or maybe Blood Angels.
Okay, so what draws you to either or? Like what makes you want to do either one of those?
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Raven Guard because the Primarch is cool. I like ravens, and they aren't a faction who just overwhelms their enemy with numbers.
You said they're not?
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Blood Angels because of the vampire aspect is kinda cool.
Well, I don't know. Everybody always says the vampire thing, but it's not really, in my opinion, it's not really vampire, it's more cannibal. But, you know, I know that they talk about, you know, the teeth and the look and all that, but the thing is, if you have some of the older graphic novels and stuff like I do, you get, you know, it gets more into, like, let me think here. Blood Quest. Blood Quest is a good one. I'm trying to remember what episode. I think
Slim
number
underscore
3.
the underscore skeleton. Correct. At least in lore the Raven Guard are said to be in smaller numbers and more hit and run.
Well, it's their tactics that, you know, that make their army a force multiplier, or operate as a force multiplier. You know, the hit and run tactics, definitely. I mean, that's exactly what that's all about. But I mean, to say that they don't just, you know, do mass attacks, I mean, that's not entirely true. But if you take a look at a game, if you're the kind of person like me that tries to make your army themed, you know, or you know, fit a narrative, you know, style, then what am I trying to say here? What am I trying to say? Basically, the amount of models that you would have on the table would be comparable, you know, to what you're talking about. Small for even a 2,000 point army is really not that large in this, you know, the scope of Warhammer 40,000. They call it a battalion detachment, but it's not. It wouldn't even
Slim
be that
underscore
big.
the underscore skeleton. True.
I mean, it wouldn't even be that big. I mean, you know, an Imperial Guard or Astra Militarum or whatever the hell you want to call it. I still call them Imperial Guard. A battalion detachment doesn't even have you know, the companies or even full platoons like it used to. It's a whole different animal now. So what's stopping you from starting?
Slim_the_skeleton. The mechanic used looks pretty cool.
I have a Mechanicus army. Every time that once I get back to playing or whatever, I'm gonna paint them in kind of a neutral scheme where they can be Adeptus Mechanicus or Dark Mechanicum, and every time that I go to play them, regardless, they will always be a bad faction, in my opinion, to me, because I distrust the living hell out of them. There's a story. It's a voice, or hold on, let me find it for you real quick.
Slim_the_skeleton. Money and lack of shelving units are mainly the issue.
Okay, so there is you could probably just type this in YouTube. Warhammer 40K story Abomination. I like listening to this guy's stuff, but this story in particular is about a visit to a Forge World or whatever, and it's probably the best story I've ever read. Heard, short story. It's really good. Especially if you're able to picture what's going on. As far as shelving space, I can tell you, if you're not planning on being, you know, a weirdo like myself and buying all the crap that I've bought over the years, you could easily store 2 to 3 armies in one IKEA Detolf glass case, and I think they go for about $100 now. You get 4 shelves, and then you go to Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever and get yourself, you could get one 48 by 24 sheet of acrylic, 0.22 inches, or is it millimeters? I'm trying to remember. Anyway, it's 0.22. They're about $80 for a sheet. And then get you some cable clamps, and then you've got at least 6 shelves, leaving you a top shelf, kind of like in my videos, for your bigger stuff. Like if you bought an aircraft or something, you know, that's going to be up on a flight stand, but you would have a total, minus that one cubicle, if you will, you know, 2, 4, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3. You should have 3 shelves per cubicle. And I mean, you'll be just fine on storage, I can tell you that. And then just, you know, do it slowly, I guess.
Slim_the_skeleton. I do like the way yours look. My wife would be able to display her Godzilla memorabilia.
Oh yeah, man. They're awesome. And they're not super expensive. They're not hard to put together either. Something's wrong here. Oh, there it is. I'm like, we're missing one of these small ones. Okay, so if everything pans out, this should be the only one I need for somebody. I thought I needed these. Maybe I don't. If I don't, that's fine too. Alright. So let's get these put on. Man, I can't even tell you how happy I am about this. And this wasn't even like a huge mold project. You take this Instamold stuff right here, you just throw it in hot water and it becomes, you know, where you can, you know, malleable or whatever. And then I just put it down, squash it down until it's kind of flat, and then I push my mold in, my part, and then just let it cool. It's pretty awesome. If you're missing parts or whatever. Is there anywhere for you to play around there? Like, do you have a game store or anything?
Slim_the_skeleton. It's a town over, but I don't know anyone there. I don't exactly socialize beyond my family.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Did you ever get Tabletop Simulator?
Slim_the_skeleton. That's this Friday.
Ah, okay.
Slim_the_skeleton. It's in my cart.
Maybe we can try to get a small game going or something. I can show you how to use it and everything.
Slim_the_skeleton. Sure, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I haven't played them forever. So it wouldn't be like, you know, crazy rules or anything.
Slim_the_skeleton. I might be able to get my cousin into if I can learn it well enough.
I have a board or map already set up on Tabletop Simulator that has two identical Space Marine forces. Of course, one's Salamanders, the other one's Imperial Fists. But it's, you know, that way everything's, you know, easy to keep up with. Because it can be a little bit cumbersome at first with the Tabletop Simulator when you don't know what you're doing. But I made the board look pretty good, I thought, and, you know, so it's interesting to play on. I made all the rubble buildings. I mean, when I say I made them, I took other people's assets and then I figured out how to, I guess you could say, tear them apart and put them back together how I wanted it. Or combine objects. It works. I think you'll like it.
Slim_the_skeleton. For sure.
I'm putting these upside down so that they've got a little bit of pressure on them to help with gluing. It's probably not necessary, but it doesn't hurt.
Slim_the_skeleton. Better safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, see, I did need those pieces, but luckily we only needed these, so that's good. Now you get to watch me fight to get them out. See how hard it's gonna be this time. That wasn't too bad. I got a good grip on it this time. So this is basically, you know, because of all the flashing, and then I'll just turn that off right now, and then it'll look like the other stuff.
Slim_the_skeleton. That's what she said.
Huh. I wonder if anybody at that store you play at, if they anybody plays with proxy models or non-official models.
Slim_the_skeleton. It's a good question. They have an area for games, but it's been empty thr last several times I've been in.
Empty thr. Oh, the last. Okay. Well, maybe they don't have any players. I don't know. Do you know if they have a Facebook group or anything? Or Discord?
Slim_the_skeleton. I'll have to check.
Yeah, see if they got a Discord too. There you have it.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. It doesn't appear to be on their website.
Might have to give them a call or something. Okay, so let's get these Venomthropes done on the heads anyway, upper torsos.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Or in person, gives me a chance to get another model.
Oh, sure. Oh, is that where you got your Gundam model?
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Yes, sir.
Making me sound old with this sir stuff.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. They had several Gundams, Batman mobiles, Digimon and some other models.
Is it a pretty big store? Or is the town pretty big? Colleges nearby or anything?
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. The store is decently larger than maybe a Movie stop, or 2 GameStops.
Nice. When you say gaming area, what did they have? Was it just like some folding tables or something, or was there terrain and stuff, or?
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Looked like folding tables, bare bones, but I didn't walk all the way in.
Well, I don't know if you're interested in the work that would be involved.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. I was mostly looking at the old games and movies.
Well, as I was saying, I'm not sure if you're interested in the work involved, but if you were, as far as stripping minis, and you know, you could get some pretty good used ones off of eBay. And then I can tell you how to strip them.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Not a bad idea. Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Would be good practice.
Well, you could go to the Dollar Tree or dollar store. Or you could buy it off of Amazon, although you probably get it cheaper from the dollar store. LA's totally awesome. Hold on a second. It's a cleaning agent that doesn't really stink too bad, or really at all. And you can set your minis in there. I've had minis in there for months because I just couldn't get around to doing them. And when they came out, they were perfectly fine. I mean, you just, scrub them or whatever. But if you had an ultrasonic cleaner like I do, that can cost you a couple, $100 to $200 depending on the size of it. I mean, you don't want one of the little stupid jewelry ones. Those don't do any good. I got one. The reason I went ahead and bought it is I can clean anything with it. Metal tools, all kinds of stuff, degreasing, all that stuff. And but I mean, you can still, just let them sit for, a week or two, and then, as you get to them, under hot water or relatively warm water, scrub them, and the paint should come basically right off if it's not already off. You just don't thin the stuff down. Like, you might be tempted to, thinking it's going to be too strong and it'll melt your models or something. It won't. It's the best stuff I've ever used, and I've used everything. Simple green, purple power, literally brake fluid, because that was a thing back in the day. What's that? There's another thing that's not a liquid at all. It's bio something. It's like a paste or something. I can't remember the name of it now. I know it's bio something. And that's supposed to be really good, but I've never used it, honestly. But also, your models won't have an after stink of the LA is totally awesome. Like, when I did Simple Green one time, they all had that smell for a long time.
Slim_the_skeleton. Thank you, sir. I'll have to remember that when the time comes.
Or just re-ask me. Happy to help.
Slim_the_skeleton. Haha, true.
Alright, so that goes over there. It goes over there. Yeah, so we've got 6 Zoanthropes and 6 Venomtropes and 2 Nuerothropes. Perfect.
Slim_the_skeleton. I hate to go, but I gotta get a shower and play a little games before bed.
I hear you, brother. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by.
Slim_the_skeleton. I hope you have a great night if I don't speak to you before tomorrow.
You too, man. Be safe. Let's see. For all of you watching that aren't talking, if you're wondering what's going on, I found a way to make in one box set of 3 Zoanthropes or Venomtropes a way to get 7 models instead of 3 out of the box. And that's what you're seeing me doing. I have basically what's happened is I made some molds out of Instamold. This stuff, you just throw it in hot water and you can press your piece in or whatever. And then I'm using, you can use green stuff if you want, that works. Or if you're impatient like me sometimes, you've got plastic resin stuff like Smooth On makes, you know, this kind of stuff. And that's how I did that. And so I was able to make the chest pieces, the vents, actual heads, as you can see. And then they won't, you know, they'll look pretty decent.
At last out. Sounds awesome, man. Just enjoying the relaxing stream. I've never done the tabletop end of 40K, so this is all exciting to me for now.
What do you do? So, I mean, do you just read lore and stuff right now, or paint and hobby, or what? Or video games? Oh, it's Atlas. I didn't even see your name. What's up, man? So I'm guessing you play Dawn of War. Oh man, that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. Damn it. Hopefully these heads glued somewhat. That one did. Yep. Okay, crisis averted. Alright, so these are done as well. He's done. Alright, we got a head over here we can mount. Okay. what I did is I had put barely any glue on there so I could pull it off like you just saw with this one, and I realized that I didn't do that with the other one, and the reason for that is so I can pop it off and paint it better later. I'm not sure why I did that. Excellent. All right.
Legonomics 2. Hey.
What's going on? How are you?
Legonomics 2.
Fine.
Good view.
I'm good. I'm really stoked right now. I took 2 boxes of these. You only get 3 in there, and I made 14 models out of 6.
Legonomics 2. How?
So basically the only parts that I needed were these vents, which you really didn't need these. I mean, for the Venomtropes, you could have not even bothered with that and probably like taken a ball of green stuff or whatever and stuck it there instead, like a pustule, you know. And then I needed the chest pieces. I think I needed 6 of those, or no, 8 of those. And then I needed 2 heads. And so what I did was
Legonomics 2. Did you just print them?
No, not at all. I don't have 3D printing capability, and I don't even know how to do it yet. But this stuff right here is just Instamold, and you just put it in some hot water, like, you know, put some water boiling on the stove, if you will. Throw this stuff in there, and you know, once it's soft or whatever, you pull it out, throw it on the counter, and then I press it down to where one side is flat like that, and then turn it over, and then I basically took these pieces and pushed them down in and closed it up around it to make the mold.
Legonomics 2. Oh, I love blue stuff. That's what that is, right?
No, that you're talking about, like, this stuff, like yellow stuff. That's, you know, where you can stick your models in it and then pull it out and stuff. No, this is completely different. I'm actually sitting here contemplating seeing if I can't do a 2-part mold of this tail, because I would need 8 more tails of this size, or I just use green stuff and make tails, which would work. But the biggest part is this piece, the pelvis area, is what I would need. And then it was just taking this plastic resin from the company called Smooth On. It's just, you know, 1-to-1 ratio. Stir it up, pour it in your mold. Let's see here. Where did I put it? Oh, maybe I put it away. Huh. Well, I could have swore I had it around here somewhere. Anyway, you just pour this stuff in, and about 10 minutes later, it's cured. You just pull it out, clean it up, throw it on, and you're done. And I just finished putting all the upper torsos together, so, and cleaning up. Like I said, I've got six of these that came with it. So now the question is, do I look for more bits? I have tons of bits. I mean, of course, I still have the arms and stuff I've got to cut off and clip and everything, but that's neither here nor there. We've got everything we need for all of this. I just got to think about this, and I just happen to be looking at this bit where I cut it off, and from here up kind of sort of looks like a pelvis point, or could be. And
Legonomics 2. Well, that's awesome. 6 to 14 is a big deal.
oh yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure. Let's see. I'm curious. I don't know what it was when I bought them. I'm curious what they cost now, though. Let's see. Come on, Games Workshop. Stupid site's slow. Okay, let's see. A box of Venomtropes. Where are they? Oh my god, $75. Good God. $75 for 3 Venomtropes and or 3 Zoanthropes or 3 Neurothropes. Holy smokes, that's ridiculous. $75. Get out of here. That is stupid. So, putting this in perspective, I don't know what I did with my calculator. I got one on the computer. Let's see here. So, that's basically, well, that's basically $225 it would have cost me to make or to buy this amount. That is stupid. Oh my gosh, that's so stupid. $225 I basically saved myself. Wow. That is ridiculous. Mind you, there, you know, I bought the other stuff, you know, down the road, but with these 2 jugs of plastic resin, whatever, I've made 2 full Land Raiders, 2 Rhinos, what else? A half a Land Raider, 2 half Rhinos, plenty of all of the Space Hulk stuff, the terrain for that goes on the inside, and that only cost me, I think, maybe $200 for all of the stuff.
2. Do you have a Discord server?
Yeah. Yep. Angry Badger Minis. I'm not like the most awesome with it or anything, but let me see here. I can invite you. That would be easier for me. What's your thing? Your hashtag whatever. Or name, I guess. Actually, hold on.
Legonomics 2.
I can do this instead.
Legonomics 225 number 7038.
Yeah, hold on. I can just send you the thing. See if that works. Oh, you're already in here. Or maybe you just did that. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, you just did it. Okay. I guess it works.
Legonomics 2. I just joined.
I know you're fast. Faster than me. Let's see, what else? I got a ton of freaking bits. Tyranid bits like you wouldn't believe. I have so many spine fists and devourers. We've got all kinds of parts.
Legonomics 2. I sent a pic of an orc I kitbashed and just finished painting. What do you think about it?
What the heck is he riding? Is that Butterscotch Man? Now the orc looks badass, especially the skull look on the... I wish I could zoom in. I really like the skull look that you did on the face there.
Legonomics 2. It's a orc riding a weird lava hero click.
Okay. I don't know anything about hero clicks. I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it. I think I am going to attempt to make a mold of this. The question is, how do I do it? I just want this piece. And I could do a two-part. If I did it like this, do half. So you kind of have to be strategic about how you want to put it in the mold. And I know that I'm not going to get... This is so thin. There's probably no way that I'll be able to get all that, but that's fine. I don't really care about that. I can do a green stuff, tail or whatever. The goal here is not to go too much higher than they would be normally on the base. Okay, that's not even fitting in there. What the hell? So I mean, the hard part is done, which was this stuff. The rest of this, I mean, I could do anything really. Hell, I don't even, the way this is made, I could probably just do a ball and do something, but I'd like to give it some effort since we've gone this far with it. It's just, this isn't as flat as some of the other stuff was. And if I put it in like this, I run the risk of not being able to pull it out. So it would have to go in like this, but it can't because of the tail. Unless I cut this tail off and then glue it back again later. That could potentially work. But if I was going to cut it, I would cut it way down here. Because I see these, there's more, it's just not round, there's like a little raised edge here. Yeah, because then it could go in like that and then it would come out. It's still, but then you got, it's still a long way. How thick is my hobby saw blade? It's pretty damn thick. I'll take out a good chunk. Let's see. Where is, there it is. So that'll work. And then I can just glue that back together when it's done. Alright, so I'm going to try I'll be right back. I'm going to try to get this cooking so I can do this mold. It's going to have to go down, and I got to remind myself that it's got to go down in like, that's not going to work either. Shoot, I just realized that. Because it's going to fold around like that. Well, I can do a 2-part now, so that's fine. Yeah, I can do a 2-part. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, so while that's working, we will make ourselves busy with the rest of this stuff, putting it together. Because we'll have to heat that up, put the piece in, let it cool, turn around, heat another piece up, and put it in and let it cool again. So we're going to attach these to the actual Zoanthropes, which I think I will use the most. And I'm just going to push it in like that. I'm not going to glue it in. I'll glue this lightly so we can pop it off later for when we actually start working on the base. And I'm probably going to want this forward because all the weight is towards the back. Alright. Damn it.
Legonomics 2. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. I'll be here. So just because you guys hadn't seen it before, I'm gonna let this cool here. It's kind of warm, and like I was showing you guys, this stuff's pretty hard. You know what I mean? When it's cool, but when it's warmed up, it's not. You just do whatever you want to with it, and you can make a mold of whatever. So we're doing the, you know, half piece here, and it will be flat across the top. So what you see here is on the other side, and it won't be perfect, but it'll be better than just doing a green stuff mold. Oops, sorry. And when this is cool, we'll oops, hold on. Forgot we're not on my kitchen counter right now. There we go. I'll go put it back on there. Now, a question I've been asked before about doing that is that can you do it where you have the pieces, you know, one on top and one on the bottom? And the answer is yes, but that would only be good for green stuff, not this liquid stuff I'm pouring. All right, while we're waiting on that, I need to tear these guys apart. These are going to be my Tyranid primes, these extras that I made. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tear apart the claws and this, so that I can put a venom cannon on them. And I think, actually, hold on. Let me think about that. I think we have those, right? I better make sure. Got plenty of death spitters. That's not what I want. I need 3 venom cannons. Here's one. Here's 2. Well, 2 with out the thing. It's got to be here somewhere. Here's a 3rd, but this one looks huge. Like it's... No, it's the same size. So... I think it's just a different style. And that would work too, because I've got the one that's the warlord, so he could be that. Now I just need to find another piece like this for that one. Let's check this bin down here with a ton of bits in it. Or do we end up making a mold of that? And hell, I could definitely make that. I don't see it in here. Okay. Oh, here's another venom cannon with the arm on it. So that saves us some work. This one's kind of gnarled up, so I'm going to see if I can get this off. Well, maybe I can just scrape that crap off. I have so many old things. It's crazy. I'm going to try to get this arm off of here. It would be cool if I had 3 of the same kind though, but that does help me for my warlord, distinguishing the warlord. It's hard to believe that I have that venom cannon, but I don't have the arm that goes with it. I feel like I'm gonna find it later. Unless I used it on something else, I don't know. Anything's possible. What does that look like? Sorry I'm not doing this on camera, I need the leverage. The other thing is, yeah. I think I'm just gonna roll with this one. I think I got it cleaned up enough. So now we gotta try to get these claws and stuff off. And it's not necessarily a big deal if I break them off or break them, but I don't want to have to do too much. But they do seem like they're glued in pretty well. So we may not have a choice but to cut them off and then drill the hole. Man, I'm definitely not in short supply of these little claws. I can tell you that. I just wish I could pop them off. This will have to do. It's a shame too. Oh, that one wasn't really glued in there that well. Maybe the other ones won't be as bad. We gotta put the shoulder blades on too. Extended carapace or whatever. but we're going to leave the tail. They won't have legs. And this will be a 1,000 point even Tyranid warrior army. Call it a spearhead of some kind. Okay. I use this as a pilot. Okay. See how we can do some of these. Might be able to pop off, I don't know. I mean, it looks like. The problem is there's so many sharp pieces. There we go. Ouch. I don't want to break the tongue or anything like that. Oh man. Nope, gonna have to cut those off. Yep, gotta cut all 4 of those off. Oh well. We got lucky with a little bit. Oh, just sent that flying somewhere. Off camera, I'm drilling the pilot holes again. Okay, we got that done. Now I need the right drill bit. I think that will work. Oops. I'm gonna do that. This is a full-size drill, like a real drill bit, not a modeling one. It's 5/32. All right, that done. Now clean it up just a little bit. I don't know what happened to my wire brush. Cool. So let's see, who do we want to be the main dude? I'm thinking these two are kind of leaning back, so maybe this guy. So I don't know why, but that arm just seems super huge. Gotta be. I think we need this. Worst case, I'll just make a new thing, because this is too big. I think. I'm trying to think to the other, the new ones, because this looks like a hive. Well, it's not a hive tyrant one because it's too small for that, I think. No, that is a hive tyrant one. Okay, it's fine. Let's see here. Well, that's a slight problem. This damn little claw thing is in the way. Here we go. Nope, still in the way. Shoot. That sucks. I wonder if they're all gonna be like that. So carefully, I just twisted this down to get it out of the way. There we go. It's not quite there yet. I knew that was gonna happen because of that damn arm down there. All right, that's one. As far as the gun, still got to do the shoulders and the scything talon. Just can't believe we don't have this piece right here floating around here. It's got to be here somewhere. Is this one in the way too? Sure is. Gently pulling down on that arm, or twisting it. You can see the plastic stressing there, but that'll never be noticed. don't want it up in the air. I want it kind of level-ish. If I can get it. Let's glue this first. And then see if we can push that. I know what I can do. I can twist that as well. So many sharp pieces sticking me. Okay. These guys remind me a little bit of the hydralisks. Damn it, you popped out. Son of a bitch.
Legonomics 2. I'm back.
Right on. Just in time to watch me struggle.
Legonomics 2. Oh great.
Exactly what I'm saying. All right. I think I'm gonna have to put something on the bottom of this dude because he's just way too far forward. I wish I would have thought about that. That's okay, we got the fix here. I know how to fix it. Because I don't feel like waiting. There we go. That'll keep him from falling forward. I'm gonna go check on the other piece. Alright, so we got the one cooking right now, the other one, and then there, if you can see, that is our mold. Looks pretty decent for what it's going to be. And then when the other one is done, we will turn this over and set it in there, and then we will have a 2-part mold. And then we will pour 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4 sets. Alright, now why do we not have the piece that goes to this? Damn it. Damn it, damn it. Like I said, I can make one. But I just don't understand why I don't have it. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I could literally just take this right here and run stuff off of it to the gun, which might not be a bad idea, because I don't know where that piece could be. Lost in the annals of time. Definitely not there. I was right, that was a Hive Tyrant Venom cannon.
Legonomics 2. What's your favorite army?
That's Death Corps of Krieg. And then probably Tyranids, then Space Marines. The Death Corps of Krieg is definitely my favorite.
Legonomics 2. I respect that.
Yeah, this is all Hive Tyrant size stuff. I mean, I have tons of Space Marine armies, but that was long before I knew anything about the Death Corps of Krieg, and then I spent all that money buying them from Forge World. Okay. We got the shoulders there, or some shoulders. I know we have another set here somewhere.
Legonomics 2. If you don't mind me asking, where do you get all the money for the Forge World or GW, because you have so much?
So, it's not about getting it all. It's about 2 decades of buying and never having the opportunity to put it together. So, that's basically how that all happened. And then last year, I guess, is when I started the YouTube channel. I told myself, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put it all together, and then I'm gonna paint it after all of it's together. At least that way I could play with it, you know. And it's not just sitting in boxes staring at me, making me feel guilty. Ah, there it is. I knew I had a second set here somewhere. Not exactly sure how these
Lego
go
No
on.
Mix 2. That makes sense. Restream.io. Trophy, congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
Nobody cares. Why is everything gotta be about achievements? Or something, I don't know. It's kind of like the everybody gets a trophy thing. Literally, and I just got one, right? Okay, so now we have to figure out how this goes on here. Okay, I think I see how it goes. Alright, so it's like that. I don't have to put these on because obviously these guys are different from my Tyranid warriors. But we might as well. So not exactly sure how this goes on, but we're going to give it a shot. Something like that, maybe. That looks cool, I guess. For not knowing what I'm doing. Really would like to find that other hand. Come on.
Lego No Mix 2. Should you know what you're doing by now?
Should I know what I'm doing by now? With these guys or a Tyranid Prime stuff? No, I've never put one of these together. Well, I mean, I've never used these shoulder blades, I'll put it that way. I'm just kind of, I figure that's how it goes. Kind of sort of makes sense on the shoulder, but actually it may have to go backwards. Yeah, I think that's what it does. Only now, this one's already forward. That sucks. Actually, I think it does go on his chest a little bit. Plus, this is a kit bash of a couple of things. So it's not exactly the way it's supposed to be. It was another product of me getting more models out of bits that were left over. So this is a 1,000 point even Tyranid warrior spearhead army. Nothing but warriors with 3 Tyranid primes. Just kind of happened that way. Wasn't the original plan. Wrong side. Stay right there for a second. please. I almost, if I hadn't thought of this, I almost bought another set of warriors just to do these 3 primes. And I really didn't want to. So I'm glad this worked out. Oh, come on. Punk. Wait a minute. I actually need a 3rd set. No, I don't. I don't even need this on here. Because he's the warlord. And these guys, yeah, I don't need that. Alright, cool. Let me go check the stove real quick. Might help if I took this piece with me. And this one, so I know which side. Alright, that's cooling down. Just gonna take one last look around and see if we can find that arm piece. I just don't see it anywhere. I just can't believe I would have a venom cannon hanging out without the piece that I need. Unless it broke somewhere. It's the only thing I can think of. But since we have this piece and we don't have any more hive tyrants to worry about, I think I can fashion taking the arm off, shortening this, and putting it on this arm so the arm looks... Yeah, we could do that. The hand will look a little large, but that's okay. Nobody's going to notice that. For this job, hobby saw. Just because I'm lazy. That was pretty thick. I'm gonna see if I have another set of those wings, and if I don't, I think I might use something else, because I would much rather my warlord have this thing going on with him. But now that I've glued that on, I can't really... I'm sure there's gotta be another set here somewhere. I feel like I saw like 3 sets, or 4 sets. Of course, I do have other things that I can use. Yeah, see? So we've got one here. We just appear to be missing the other side of it. Okay, which one is that? Can't really tell. Haha, got you. I knew we had 4. Boom. Now everybody can have them. Cool. Alright, let me grab this. Now they will definitely look the part. Not that any opponent I have will know the difference, because I don't have any opponents. I have no one to play with. Besides, if anybody saw this army on the table, they'd probably be like, dude, no, you win. I'm done. I mean, I would hope not. Just want to play. I don't care if I win or lose. I make up my own little objectives in my head, and if I accomplish those, great. If I don't, well, then it just wasn't meant to be. Everybody else, from the last time that I played, everybody that it was all about. Oh, we gotta cut this off. I didn't even see that or think about that. It was all about the meta and kind of tournament play, and I'm not really into that, so. Come on! I don't want to break out the saw because it'll cut the blade as. Oh, well, that hand is lost forever until I vacuum it up. It's all fun and games till you hear it go up in the vacuum. Yeah, this will work. We need to use some zip kicker, that'll help. See, I don't mind kit bashing as long as it doesn't look stupid at the end. I couldn't live with myself. And I know that's kind of like the eye of the beholder, but there are standards out there that I can judge my work by, if that makes sense. So, in my mind, especially with as long as I've been doing this, I have no excuses. But again, that's just me. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut that down. That's really far away. But I want to keep this piece. So we're gonna cut off a middle section here. Let's see how far we need to cut off. Might be better if I just glue this gun in place to measure that. I'm actually kind of excited to play this particular army. Just because I'm curious what it can do. So that goes there. The only problem is it's gonna have to, this is gonna have to come out like that. we need to cut off, damn, almost all of it. Wow, that's a lot. I think we're gonna do a little at a time on this one, to be honest. Try to make sure that's a straight cut. And I dropped it. And then we're gonna cut. Let's measure that again. Nope, came off. I guess I didn't quite get it glued on well enough. Well, I know what happened, but okay. So if I cut we'll cut this off up here, right at the last point before it starts getting wider. And then we will cut about the same amount off.
Legonomics 2. BRB.
Okay. And then we will glue that together. See how that's going to be. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to glue this in there. I think this will pan out. Actually, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea because I won't make it to the thing. Damn. It's still really far away. So basically, we need to cut all this off. Wait a minute. Hold on. Put that in there. Fuck. Stupid arm.
Legonomics 2. I'm back.
Right on.
Legonomics 2. Check DC. What do you think about that base?
I wish I could make the picture bigger. Because I can't tell if it's cracked ice or stone, or if you made like an actual kind of looks like a design in there. Can't really tell.
Legonomics 2. Cracked ice.
Okay. I would put a few other cracks, like just some real small ones if you can. I don't know if you've gone too far to be able to do that. If you can't, then that's fine. Doesn't matter. I would tell you something that I think you might like, if you want to, or maybe you've already thought of this. You see that in your picture, that on the left side, the paint that's on the left, that icy looking blue? Put that in the crack and then feather it out from the crack. You'll need to thin it down pretty well when you feather it though. But inside the crack it can be pretty dark, or I mean pretty bright like that. If you want to.
Legonomics 2. I will on my next ones that one's dry do also I'll try that.
I think what we're gonna have to do here, don't know, because I can't get this arm to reach around like I want it to, and this is not bending back like I need it to. Maybe I can bend it, I don't know. Maybe. I don't want to snap it off. Okay. Still kind of have our pieces. So if this is here, we might be able to get it to go straight back in there. Just really don't want this to snap off. Gotta see how far we gotta go. I think we still gotta go a little ways. Well, I'm gonna glue this back on. Right there. So close. I can feel it. Just gotta get this to bend more. Oh, you bitch. His arm or hand broke off some. I can gap fill that though, I think. Yeah, I think we're right there. I just gotta get this glued back in. Boom. Got kind of a dynamic pose going too, which is what I wanted. Bam, got it. All right, now I just need to put the these things on. Why do I feel like we're missing one now? Son of a bitch. There it is. Okay. So now they can all get their little whiz-bang nafferness on. And look like Tyranid primes. Damn it. Okay. We're gonna do something else for this warlord. Just so he's got just something a little more distinguishing. Not sure what though. Oh, we still gotta put the claws on. Or scything talons. Forgot about those. that's good to go. Alright, so now we need to look for the claws that we want, or scything talons. Let's see here. It's all really huge stuff. And we've got these. And I think I have some more downstairs. These are not the same size, these two. There we go. But the arm is like freaking huge. It's like I need these little ones. Let me see if I've got something else I can use. I really don't want to use these. I'd rather go back to the ones I had. I would just have to extend the blade further, which is fine. I could try to find the longest ones that I can. Definitely have no shortage. So there's that one and that one. Oh, that's way too small. Excuse me. One more right-handed eye. Bingo. Exactly what we needed. It's just what I needed. I find that kit bashing also makes you tend to like your models more or value them more because you put the time and effort into them. Alright.
Legonomics 2. True, because it also has that little spin of yours other than J-Cust the paint.
Exactly. I would like to do something a little more dynamic with these claws or blades. The problem is I'm going to go back at some point, I'm sure, and put a longer blade on with green stuff. And depending on how it's turned, I may or may not be able to get to it. So I got to be cognizant of that. I also don't necessarily want the blade sticking way the hell out, or it won't fit in the case. I'm just really happy I didn't have to buy any more warriors and I was able to kit bash stuff. Really happy about that. Of course, one thing I guess I could do with this guy is I could raise him up on a, like when I'm ready to paint and do the base, just take him off this base and make him on a higher base. That could work. Alright, so I just need one more definitive touch. For him. So that I'll always know that he's the one, other than the gun sticking out to the side. Because right now they still all kind of look the same. But I want him to look like a warlord. So, I know there are some pieces right there. That's what I was looking for. Question is, where can this go? It's amazing, all the stuff I can't remember anymore, but I can remember a damn bit. Plastic bit. So ridiculous. I don't know, does that look stupid? I don't think so. Maybe if I hollowed it out some more or bent this over more. That sits back like that. I don't know if I can bend that or not. Bend a little bit. I don't know if I like that. Definitely distinguishes him, but it looks weird. Yeah, I don't like it. I'll just do it by putting him on a taller base. That'll be easier for me and my opponent to figure it out. Alright, cool. So I was curious if I could get those done tonight, and we did. I mean, they were technically already done as Raveners, but now they are Tyranid Primes. Alright, let's check the Alright. Should be good to go. So now we can do a test mix. Got a little bit of residual here.
Legonomics 2. BRB going to go grab something to drink.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This should work. I'm not too concerned about it, so I'm going to go ahead and put this back together. Son of a bitch. Of course you did.
Legonomics 2. I'm back.
Right on. Just gluing this back together because I'm sure this will be fine. Worst case is I'll have to sand something down or whatever, but as you can see, it's starting to turn white. That's the curing process. It takes a little while, but you can't really argue the results if you did stuff right. Well, while we're waiting on that, I can start cutting out these other pieces for the, actually, let's see, I don't want to screw this up, so where is the, did we have instructions for these guys? I don't even know if we did. I mean, I'm sure we did. Yep, there they are. Okay. So they each get 3 arms, but there's 4 sockets.
Legonomics 2. So do you have both Venomtrope and Nuerothrope or just one type?
I have all 3. Venomtrope, Zoanthropes, and 2 Nuerothropes. And I actually have another Venomtrope, a Citadel Finecast one, but it's, I don't know what I'm going to do with that thing. It's already put together. So all the claws, well, let's see here. We've got 1 double, 2 doubles, 3 doubles, 4. What apparently I need to do is cut out certain ones together. So 61, 62, and 63, which are not on here. So 58, 59, and 60. We have 59, 58, and 65. What the hell? Alright, let's just find them and put them all together. I'm not going to obviously get these guys done tonight like I was hoping. But the bulk of the work is done. So that's good. Okay, where's 60? There's 60. Okay, those stay together. 61 through 63. Here's 61 by itself. Of course it is. Two. $63. And then we need 67, 68, and 69. So now we have 3 more, but mean, they have 4 arm sockets. I don't know why you wouldn't put 4 arms on, and the instructions don't show that. It's so stupid. They're showing this as a whole nother arm set. And we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 left arm, or right arms that are left.
Legonomics 2. That's dumb.
It is dumb. And it's not the first time I've run into dumb shit like this with Games Workshop.
Legonomics 2. That's fair. I love GW minis, but GW as a company kinda sucks.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Alright, so there's 2 right arms here. And this is a left arm. This is a left arm. Yeah, I've been around since '98, and it's kind of, I don't know, I never liked what happened. I can tell you that. Wait a minute. No, this is a... How does the arm go? That looks like a freaking right arm too. These are both right arms. What? Hold on. What the hell?
Legonomics 2. So once it's fully gray, does that mean it's cured?
White, yeah. Yeah, it should be good to go. I mean, it still takes some time to cure, so it's probably a little soft right now, which is fine because it allows me to cut it easier. If you let it get too brittle and you've got like these little pieces here, they could snap off. But sorry, you didn't even see what I was doing. I like to get it out when it's a little soft, but not too soft that it stretches, you know. And then once it fully cures, I mean, it's hard, like hard plastic, because that's what it is, plastic. But when it's soft like this, I can just, you know, trim it like you see me doing, kind of nice and easy. You probably can't see all the detail lines because of the light, like, you know, to make that spine or whatever sharp part. But, and honestly, I don't even care if those are on. Like, half tempted to cut them off, but you know, each to their own. I mean, there's definitely some extra work involved, but I mean, it's, in the end, it's so worth it. And I mean, ideally you would be doing this while another one was curing, but I'm not going to pour another one because I'll be going to bed soon and I don't want it to be rock solid when I get up in the morning. I just wanted to get this going, do a test and see if it works the way I want it to, or if I need to redo the mold.
Legonomics 2. Do you just collect 40K or do you also play AOS?
I have some AOS models. I don't play AOS. I got into fantasy in the 6th edition, so I've got a pretty sizable orc army. And I've got 400 Skaven to put together. I forget how many high elves, probably a couple hundred at least. Because I've got the Skaven high elf
Legonomics
fantasy.
2. 400.
Yeah, 400. Just in
Legonomics
clan
2.
rats and plague monks.
Jesus.
Alright, let's see what we got going on here. So that's gonna go together. So it's a little chunky, but I mean, all in all, it's pretty good for not having a tail to begin with. I mean, how could you complain, you know?
Legonomics 2. Overall it gets the job done.
Yeah, but you gotta be happy with how it looks too. I mean, like I said, it ain't perfect, but it's better than nothing. You know what I mean? It's better than doing a green stuff tail up inside of it or something. It gives it some detail. And then what I'll do is, because I mean, nobody's gonna really be paying attention to that part of the model anyway.
Legonomics 2. Will you be live tomorrow?
Probably. I usually post it when I'm gonna be live. So if you don't see it, then I won't be, most likely, but I should be. Why, what's up?
Legonomics 2. Just wondering because I got to go to bed soon.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, so, I mean, check it out. That's not bad. Versus a green stuff tentacle, right? I think
Legonomics 2. Looks pretty good.
Yep, and then I'll just do the green stuff, you know, that part, and that'll be it, and it'll be good to go. Cool. Well, I am going to call it a night myself, so I will catch you later, and appreciate you hanging out as long as you did. And you can drop freaking pictures anytime you want in the artwork section of the Discord if you want me to see something or what have you, and I will check it out when I get an opportunity.
Legonomics 2. Alright, have a good one also, YETNP.
Alright, man, take it easy. Everybody else, thank you.